Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Kentucky Wildcats. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Football playoff game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Running through the tackle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Second down play coming up for this offense. They're trying to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
What a play by this defense. They strung the quarterback out on the pitch, did a nice job of being able to have assignment football. Everybody has a man. Nothing the offense could do there. That's just great defense.
Big moment of the opening drive. They face third down. Back to throw. It's Boley looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Looking for a gap, it's McKinney. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
tricky fourth down decision. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back has it on the screen now. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Now there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And the Wildcats will send their punt team onto the field. Someone to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. And of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Oh, the defense had a chance there to keep them short of the first down marker, but that option, the execution of it, the pitch, just enough for a first down.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to pass. It's Boley. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Hilton. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Now, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to chuck it again. Grab near the sticks. It's Hilton. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Hill. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. They're going to run it. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. Third down and short. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. He bought some time. Now lets it go. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
The coverage team able to bring him down. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Looking to pass. It's Boley. Caught quickly. Oh, what a move. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So, second down after the incompletion. Trying to find room. It's Hill.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And he'll drop back here on third down. That's caught. It's Hill. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Well, the offense failed earlier on a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. Dropping back. It's Boley. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Hilton. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Touchdown, Kentucky, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion of the big tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's McKinney. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. They beat the blitz there with a pressure-bearing down crew. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense makes the recovery and takes off.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. The pass is caught.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Kansas State has moved into the red zone now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. It'll be a 34-yard try. Knocks that one right But there is a flag down, so we'll have to check and see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Wildcats come to the line with 1st and goal. Looking for a receiver. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
After the big loss on 1st down and 2nd and goal, backed up. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. 3rd and goal, got to make it on the ground. Touchdown, Wildcats, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
That's how you close a half off of this offense. Setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
Automatic in the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So not much time left before halftime as we begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Scanning the field. It's Boley. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the 2nd half going now. The kickoff team is out there. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Donald. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Nicholson. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground? Looks like Kansas State will have the first down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's boom. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. Incomplete, but it's it as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Looking downfield, it's Boley. Caught in the flat by the running back. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. They'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Wants to throw it. Quick throw. Catch made on the outside. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
The key on a third down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Scanning the field, it's Boley. Grab down the middle, it's Patterson. Tackle is made, it's a short gain, well short of the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Getting set, here's 2nd down. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Drop him back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that one is incomplete. They tried a deep ball with time running out in the 3rd quarter, but it doesn't work. And it's Kansas State on top now, Kurt. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up 1st downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Quick completion to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. It's a big pickup after the catch, and more importantly, holds onto the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, because that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He didn't get the 1st down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He dumps it off to the tight end. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Pass complete. It's second down now. Looking to throw again. Over the middle. It's Booth. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Wildcats look to keep this drive moving. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short in the 7th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Will go for here on 4th down and 3. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Grab down the middle. It's Bilton.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
The completion makes it second down. Back to pass. It's Boley. Makes a quick catch. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. To dart to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
It's got the first and still going. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now.
Here we go.
Leaning on the run game here late.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Second down after that run on the previous play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up